made significant achievements in his or her field of interest and is a role model for others with learning differences. Past participants of IDA's Pinnacle Award include Bruce Jenner, David Boies, Barbara Corcoran, Stephen Cannell, Philip Schultz, and Blake Charlton. This year's recipient, Cameron Herold, is worthy to join them. One of the important criteria for this award is providing inspiration to others. I now ask Andrew Rosenstein and Sophia Gross to share with us some insight into the influence of Cameron Herold.
Woo! Yeah.
Wow. Can we give it up for the IDA for presenting this tonight?
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Andrew Rosenstein, and this is my business partner, Sophia Gross. And yes, we're dyslexic, but we're proud of it. Dyslexia has made a huge impact on who we are as people today. Many people look at a learning difference as a disability, but we look at it as the exact opposite.
After many years of struggling in school, we are fortunate to find AIM Academy, a school that specializes in teaching kids like us. Andrew and I wanted to pass on the opportunity that we were given, and so that's when we decided to start our own business called Opportunity Rise.
Opportunity Rise is a nonprofit that raises awareness and funding for kids with learning disabilities. We do this by selling our custom-made apparel.
Becoming an entrepreneur has opened up so many doors for us and has introduced us to some amazing skills. I had come from being that shy, quiet kid in the back of the class to actually being able to speak at a TEDx talk, which is something that I never saw myself doing. Tonight, we are here to honor someone who's been a role model to us as an entrepreneur, Mr. Cameron Herold. Not only has he accomplished many successful achievements, but he also has a learning difference just like us.
Many of you already know his story, but it goes something a little like this. At the age of 7 years old, Cameron Herold called a dry cleaner and said, "How much do you guys buy coat hangers for?" Cameron was able to sell 1,000 coat hangers to the dry cleaner for 3.5 cents each. All right, he was only selling them for $35, but come on. This kid was selling at wholesale and to the half cent before he could probably even multiply. Today, he is now known to be the former COO of 1-800-GOT-JUNK and turning it into a $106 million company and being the highest rated lecturer at MIT's Entrepreneurial Master Program 4 times.
Mr. Herold is someone who doesn't look at their difference as an excuse to hold them back. He has been an inspiration to Andrew and me to never give up and to never let your age or difference limit you from achieving great things.
And the Pinnacle Award recognizes an individual that has a learning difference whose career and achievements serve as an inspiration for all Americans with dyslexia.
Mr. Herold has a success story, but behind every success story in the life of someone with a learning difference is a team of supporters who believe in what they're doing, a team to make it all happen. Mr. Herold is an example of success, but like the rest of us, with every winner comes a team of supporters who believes in us and sees past our daily struggles. They see in our potential.
So Sophia and I say congratulations and thank you to Mr. Herold for showing us our potential. Thank you for our supporters who believe in us. And thank you to the believers and supporters of Mr. Herold. And we are proud and honored to introduce Cameron Herold as the IDA's 2014 Pinnacle Award winner.
Yeah.
This is the beautiful Pinnacle Award, and I'd like to read it to you, what is stated on it. Cameron Herold, honor you as a successful entrepreneur, an instructor in life choices, and an inspiring role model for individuals with dyslexia 2014.
much. Thank you. Thank you very much. I speak for a living, which is strange. I guess we all speak for a living. But I actually speak on stages publicly around the world for a living. And I don't talk about what I'm talking about tonight, so this is a little different. That introduction humbled me. It actually shook me a little bit because I realized what my TEDx talk has done globally. And my original intention of doing this talk 4.5 years ago was kind of because I was pissed off. And I had a very close friend who at the time no one had heard of, whose TEDx talk is now the #3 TED Talk ever, Simon Sinek. Simon and I have known each other for an awful long time, probably 11, 12 years. And I was talking to him one day and I said, I've been asked to do this talk and I need to do something. I want to talk about this vision thing that I work with CEOs. And he said, no one will care. He said, you have to talk about something from the heart, something that really frustrated you in life. He said, what frustrated you? And I said, I hated school. He said, there, talk about that. So that's what I ended up talking about, and I'll cover that, a little bit of that tonight. I want to start off with a little bit of an introduction, and then walk through kind of how I struggled with my learning differences growing up and how they helped me later on in my career.